In an underwater paradise, a plastic nightmare. Diver Rich Horner just days ago filming stunning images, searching for fish, but finding an ocean of plastic trash.
Plastic. It's everywhere. It is so prevalent that it is often taken for granted. But the use of plastic comes at a great cost: the lives of the animals inhabiting the ocean. This cost is quite ironic, as plastic was originally created to prevent the killing of animals. Plastic was invented in 1907 as an alternative to various animal products, such as ivory and turtle shells. However, it quickly took control of American lives due to its usefulness, ease to produce, and most importantly, its disposability. But this disposability is the main problem with plastic. Plastic has such a low value that it very often ends up discarded. It is almost impossible to go a single day in the United States without seeing plastic waste littering the ground. However far you are from the ocean, there is always a possibility of your plastic litter making it there. We talked to Mike Nicholas, a fisherman, to elaborate on the subject.
Yeah, I think it's a big issue, and especially, eventually that stuff flows out to the ocean, the Great Pacific Gyre. It's not just about fishing in your local area. It eventually all goes somewhere.
Plastic litter can start at a small creek, make its way to a river, and then to the ocean. As this plastic litter accumulates and ends up in the ocean, it stays for a long time. Things like disposable diapers and plastic toothbrushes can take up to 500 years to break down. Even worse, it doesn't ever actually degrade. Instead, this mountain of plastic waste slowly breaks apart into small pieces called microplastics.
The thing about microplastic is often the stuff that comes from our clothing, right? It's so small that even plankton can eat it. And so the plankton will eat that. And then the fish will come and eat thousands and thousands of plankton. And then the other fish will come and eat thousands and thousands of those little fish that ate the plankton. So it's going up the food chain and it's coming back to us.
Microplastics are just one small part of a much larger issue. The world plastic production is always increasing. 10% of plastic produced worldwide ends up in the ocean. So when plastic production increases, the amount of plastic in the ocean increases as well. According to NASA, by the year 2050, the sum of plastic in the ocean will weigh more than all the fish in the ocean combined. This issue is causing the ocean to become more artificial than natural. This trend is extremely harmful for the immense marine life contained in our oceans.
Beach litter goes into the ocean and kills fish, birds, and wildlife. And even if it's on the street, it has an opportunity to flow in there. It has an opportunity to kill fish, birds, and wildlife.
Not only is wildlife harmed by ocean plastics, but it harms humans as well. With this high amount of plastic in the ocean, we could very easily lose a major food source to plastic. If enough fish in an ecosystem are killed by plastic, the ecosystem could be destroyed, preventing anyone from finding fish there. The fish that do survive eating plastic eventually become our food. According to the Scientific American, if microplastics are small enough, they can make their way into our bloodstream and can cause blood clots. With all of this in mind, this issue may seem overwhelming, but you can make a difference.
Just pick up cans and trash because I don't like to see it when I do fish. I try to pick up as much as I can so it doesn't end up in the ecosystem. I suppose it goes without saying that you shouldn't litter yourself. Be careful about what you put into the environment, and don't be careless because it stays for a long time. The final thing I'd say is you can volunteer to pick all this stuff up.
I really think that we have to stop single-use plastic. It's the one thing we can do.
4Ocean told us there are many things you can do to help end the ocean plastic crisis. 1. Stop the inflow. Say no to single-use plastic and use sustainable alternatives such as a refillable water bottle or shopping bag.
In the end, if this problem is to be solved, it will take a great effort. But America has overcome greater challenges. The United States must start a global war against plastic, and if everyone helps, we just might win that war.